Maddie and welcome back to another video. Today I am super excited to finally be giving you this video. I've been planning it for a while and it is a meet my baby kitten because I realized I had like told my friends, but I haven't like made it public and I haven't even told y'all his name yet. So his name reveal is going to be at the end of this video. Don't skip ahead, don't cheat, just, you know, and if you already know his name, you don't really have to go ahead. You can just watch this part of the video, or you don't have to watch this video. It really doesn't matter. But I'm going to go ahead and reveal his name, kind of the story leading up to getting him, and then getting him, and then how it's been life after having a little baby in the family. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. Also, I want to note something. If you hear like little toys or a bell or a ball being rolled around, or if you hear something crash, it's not anything to be worried about. It's just my little baby playing in his little cat house. I do want to make something, I want to make people clear that I'm not trying to brag. I am so grateful to have this little joy in my life, and you know, I've never really felt this connection with an animal before, and he is my son, just a cat. And I have a feeling a lot of other teenagers or a lot of other people that, you know, have a pet feel the exact same way. It's they're your babies. They're made to be your little baby, and I would never want anything to happen to him. So yeah, basically I'm going to flashback to May 31st. We had a very chill Sunday, you know, watching church online, and we, you know, we're spending the day at the pool and everything like that, and I went home and my granddad was gonna come ride bikes, and so basically we went to ride bikes, and then she invited us, my brother's girlfriend invited us to go see these little cats. So basically, of course, we said yes, and my mom was like, uh-oh, now Maddie's gonna come home with a cat and things like that. And so basically we ate dinner and I just couldn't stop thinking about the cat. And my brother was actually gonna go by himself. And I was like, wait, can I go? And he's like, oh, you're going? That's the kind of relationship that we have. And I'm just kidding, I love my brother. And he was like, okay, well, you know, get your shoes on and, you know, meet me in the car. And I was like, okay. So I went out to the car, and we pulled out, and, you know, we talked a little on the way there, like it would be so cool to have a little pet in the family. All right, sorry, my camera died. So basically we were just talking about how we were so happy to go see these little kittens because, you know, we love cats. And my dad has always claimed to be allergic, but my grandma has had cats for my mom's whole life. And so when my mom and my dad started dating, he would go over to their house, and my Mimi would have, you know, like 3 cats, 4 cats at a time. And so and he's never had a problem. So we knew he was lying about that. And so basically me and my brother were just driving, and we get there, and her grandma has the kittens. And so basically we get there, we're so excited to see the little kittens. And so they're in a little cage, and all of them, there was 12 kittens in all, but I think there was only 4 or 5 kittens there. They had just sold one, so they had just gotten rid of one. So basically, the first cat that my brother's girlfriend's grandma gives me is the one that we have right now. And he just laid back and he just rubbed and he fell asleep multiple times, and he was so comfortable. And my brother was like, I can see it in Maddie's eyes. She just found a keeper. And you know, she my brother's girlfriend's grandma was just like, oh, how cute, Maddie. He just wants you. He just wants you. Isn't that so sweet? And I'm like, I can't get too involved because I know my dad will say no. And so about 30 minutes of me just holding this little baby and holding this little tiny thing and, you know, just cuddling him and holding him and kissing on him and talking to my brother and his girlfriend and, you know, everyone like that. We FaceTimed my parents, and my mom answered, thankfully, and my dad, so we were talking, my granddad was still here, we were talking, and my mom was like, you found one, didn't you? And I said, yeah. And so my mom saw him, and then she said sent my dad to come over, and then I told him that I loved him and I really wished that we could get him. And my dad broke the words because we were going to the Dearleys and that weekend, and we were gonna stay for a little bit, and he was like, well, who would watch him at the Dearleys? And her Nana was like, I will! And she just really wanted us to have this little kitten. And so my dad broke the words. We can talk about him after we get home from the Dearleys, we can make our final decision. And I'm like, score! All right, so fast forward to the next few days. We talked about him on and off, and my dad was really concerned. His main concern was that, you know, me and my brother wouldn't put forth the effort to take care of him. And I said, I will do everything for him. I said, I will give him food. I will give him water. I will clean his litter box day in, day out. And I will get little kitty blankets. I said, I have a certain place he can like stay in my room and everything like that. I said, I don't mind at all. And he was like, well, thank you for talking to me about this. And actually, hold on, I missed a couple things. So they actually drove up to see the little kitten, and they fell in love with him too. You will never, it was like so, I'm sorry for like speaking this out of order. Sorry, my grandfather clock's going off. I'm sorry for speaking of it out of order. I just forgot to add in that little detail. So Dad didn't actually say a word. He was so quiet. And I think he was a little intimidated because like everyone was telling us to get this little kitten, but we had nothing for him. And our house wasn't prepared for a cat. And so basically, you know, I was kind of excited because I was like, there's a really good chance that we could get this cat. Anywho, on the way home, me and my brother started looking up names. I was on Google trying to find cute names. I had already had a name picked out, which is not the name that we named him. I had 3 names on the top of my list. That was Oscar, Bucky, and Leo. I loved the name Leo, and I thought it was so cute. But my brother didn't like Leo, and I also liked Luke. I thought that was a cute name too for a cat, and he said, no, I have a friend named Luke, and everything like that. So we just started thinking of names. We started brainstorming, and you know, a day later, we had picked a name because we were pretty sure after talking to my dad and like kind of buttering him up, we were pretty sure we were going to get him. And he was like, so the next day comes, and he's like, and what are you gonna name the cat? And I was like, we're getting him. He said, I don't know yet. And so we were like, okay, yeah, we're getting him. So we started brainstorming. My brother's girlfriend was over, and I just started throwing out the names that I loved. I loved Bucky because he looks like he has little buck teeth. I loved the name Oscar. I loved the name Leo. Luke, Duncan, Winston. And so we were all trying to think of something. And the name Tyson, because he's missing an ear. And the name Tyson came up. And his middle name was going to be Van Gogh, for a fact. And then we kind of switched it around. So we were going to name him Tyson, because of the Tyson and the ear thing, because he was born without his ear. But we were like, I don't know yet. And so we were just like trying to brainstorm, and we were trying to think of a cute middle name and everything like that. And so after we got back from the Dearly, so fast forward a couple days, that was on a Tuesday, fast forward to the next Tuesday, so a week. We had just come home from the Dearlys on that Monday, so we slept, and then we got up early that Tuesday morning, the day that we got him, June 9th, 2020, and we went shopping for him, and we spoiled him with everything. And like everyone could tell that we were first-time pet owners, because you know, we were just, you know, what food, what litter, what box should we get, what toys, what beds, everything like that. It was so crazy. So after spending a very long time at the store trying to figure out what stuff we should get him, we come home and we start getting the house ready. We vacuum everything, we make sure the pillows are nice, we kind of wash everything, we get his carrier ready, we get his litter box full of litter, we get you know, food and water bowls cleaned. And you know, I could not get my mind off of him. And so my mom was like, why don't you go swimming? So me, my brothers, and my brother's girlfriend went to go swimming. We stayed there for about 2.5 hours, and then we came home. I showered. It was the day before my dad's birthday. His birthday is on June 10th. And so I showered, and my mom was fixing him a birthday dinner a day early, because that's kind of how we do it in the family. We do the birthday dinner the night before, and then we do the real celebrations on the birthday. And so basically everything was getting done. I went to go hop in the shower. After I got out of the shower, my dad came home, and you know, everything like that. I was getting everything ready. I was so excited. I was making sure everything was off of the floor in my room. And you know, we eat dinner, and I'm gnawing, eating my dinner, and I remembered I had to wait for my brother and his girlfriend. And I was like, okay. So then they were like, okay, Maddie, we're gonna go get the cat. And I was like, can I come with y'all? She was like, sure. So I ride with them to go get my baby, and we meet her grandma in the grocery store parking lot. And he was in one carrier. I transferred him to our carrier, and I was so excited. On the way home, I could not help but to just pick him up and hold him, because he was crying, he was scared. And then when I took him home, my brother helped me get in the door, just as I had a little baby. And we went in, and we kind of showed him. We were keeping him in my bathroom, and we kept him in there for the first couple days just to get used to the house. And then he started warming up and everything. But he was just so scared. He hid behind my toilet, and he wouldn't come out. And you know, every time we would leave him alone, he would cry. And so I got no sleep that night, but it was so worth it. And I am so excited for you to meet my baby boy. So here is my little baby boy, my CP baby. And I want to share with you his name. We figured it out when we were at the Dearlys, and for my mom's birthday, my dad got my mom a Louis Vuitton, because that's what she was really wanting. And my mom was like, for your birthday, we're gonna get you something. We're gonna get you a Louis. And so I would like to welcome Louis Van Gogh to my family, to my YouTube family. He's mad because I woke him up and he was in a deep slumber. But this is my baby. He sleeps through the night now, mostly. We've had him almost 2 months. That's crazy. And I'm such a proud mommy. He makes me proud. He is crazy. He's in his playful stage, but when he's tired, he's cuddly. Yeah, is that right? Here, let me put you back in your house, because I know you were mad that Mama disturbed you. Mom goals. I I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe to be, and turn on the notifications to be a part of the MMM squad. And until next time, bye!